What's up, guys? The King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko here again from the Bulldog Unchained podcast. As you'll notice, I trimmed up the beard a little bit, mustache. Decided to get a little bit prettier for my adoring public. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about celebrating failure. I know this is going to seem like a weird concept to most of you that watch this video, but I think it's really important. So, when I say celebrating failure, what I mean is most people avoid failure all their lives. They run from it, they try to hide from it, and then when it catches them, they're surprised, they're unprepared, they don't know how to handle it. Whereas if you learn how to celebrate your failures, they become less significant. How you celebrate your failures is this. It's very simple. Take every failure as an opportunity to learn how not to make the same mistakes when you try it again. All right? The problem is, too many people, when they try something, when they step out of their comfort zone and they fail, they quit. They stop immediately. Don't do that. You have to embrace that failure. Celebrate it. Be happy about it. Be like, hey, it sucks that I didn't accomplish my goal this time, but I've learned some valuable lessons. Now I'm better prepared for the next time I do this. Just because I can't do it today doesn't mean I can't do it someday. That's one of my favorite quotes from this video for DDP Yoga. This dude's name is Arthur. Look that up. Actually, I'll put a link to it in the description. You guys go check that out. It's truly inspirational. Another thing is about celebrating failure. One of my favorite quotes is from the movie Rocky Balboa, where he's talking to his son and he tells him that life isn't fair and that life isn't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And that's real. And that's where celebrating failure comes into play. Don't hide from it. Don't run from it, because eventually it's going to catch you. And when it does, it's going to kick your fucking teeth down your throat. But are you going to be able to handle it? Or is it going to destroy you? Are you going to break down? Or are you going to build up? I'm going to build up. I'm building this brand right now. I'm working on my show every day. Last night, we had Dirt Nap Dave, and Nubsy Slow, we had a meeting with Brent, my mentor, and he had me do 2 things this week through social media as experimentation, and I knew it wasn't really going to work out well, but I did it. But the reason why I knew it wasn't going to work out well is because I didn't really know exactly how it needed to be handled. And when I came to his house last night, he said, "Do you know why I had you do that?" And I said, "No, why?" And he goes, "Because I wanted you to fail." I wasn't pissed off about it. I was just like, I get that. And I immediately took it as a learning opportunity. And then he proceeded to explain things that he has learned through his own failures. And it stuck with me. And so now I'm passing this on to you. Let me just give you an example. Soon I'm going to be approaching companies for sponsorships and advertising for the Bulldog Unchained podcast. When I send out these emails, I'm not just going to send an email and hope for a response. I'm going to email these guys 2-3 times a day. I'm going to become a nuisance until they either reply with, "Yeah, we're interested," or, "Hey, could you stop emailing us?" At which point I will for about 3 to 6 months. And then I'm going to bombard you again. But this time, when I email them again, I'm going to be like, "Hey, it's me again. Well, now my audience went from this up to this. This is a huge chunk of your target demographic. Are you interested now? Because the longer you wait and the larger the audience grows, the more you're missing out on your best bang for your buck for your advertising dollar, because the price is just going to go up, right?" So, learn to celebrate your failures. Seriously. Because if you don't celebrate failures and you don't embrace them, how can you be prepared for success if and when it finally comes? How are you going to know? You're not even going to recognize it. Or you're not going to be able to handle it. Because if you happen to get lucky, if you have a huge, fortunate thing happen to you, and all of a sudden you become successful, and you didn't really have to go through trial and error to hit it, that's a long, hard fall, and nobody's going to be there to catch you. So, that's my message for you today. Learn to celebrate failure. All right? I am the King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko. This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button down there. Hit the subscribe button over here, wherever it is. Little red thing. Yeah, click it. Click subscribe. And click the description. You can find all of the links for where you can listen to the Bulldog Unchained podcast, all of our social media. Interact with us with the hashtag Bulldog Unchained. Later, guys.